What's up, my dudes? Okay, so we're gonna do service on the Wifey's MK7 TDI, full 3-inch exhaust, deleted, stage 2 Malone tune. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing the oil filter. So we'll just show you how to get this done so you can do it yourself instead of paying the ridiculous dealership fee. One thing as an observation, so this is the first time that I'm going to be doing, the car's out of service, out of warranty, so this is the first time that I'm going to be doing the oil change. I'm not really impressed by the size of that oil filter, the stock oil filter. I think you know, it should be bigger on a diesel, in my opinion. And what do I know? So I can't believe that Volkswagen is doing 15,000 kilometer intervals as per the dealership or the service manual, whatever. 15K on a little tiny oil filter? No. I don't care how good it is or how good the design is. That's too long. So if you're doing them like, you know, you're supposed to be running like the good stuff, oil, like Volkswagen improved oil, which is good stuff. Except for I'm not a big fan of Castro, that's just me, but they recommend 15. To me, 8 to 10,000 kilometers is enough. If you're doing more city, then 8,000 kilometers. If you're doing highway, 10,000 kilometers. That's just my opinion. I'm not an expert, but I think that should do. Like if you're doing like a lot of country road cruising or highway, steady state driving, you know, and you live in a relatively clean area, like if it's not super dusty, then by all means 10,000 kilometers, not 15,000 kilometers. All right. So anyways, we're gonna replace that, and they recommend, I think it's every 2 oil changes, 30,000 kilometers. I'm gonna, for the fuel filter, I'm gonna do the same every 2 oil changes, but I've been doing it so far. I've been doing the changes on this car every 10,000, and that's what we're gonna continue to do. So these fuel filters are not gonna do 30,000K. They're gonna do 20,000K every 2 oil changes. I do 10,000 intervals because the car doesn't really do a whole lot of city driving. When we started up, it drives through town at 30 kilometers an hour, so it warms up nice and slow. Like it warms up decently, but we're not. The engine is allowed to get up to temperature at an easy rate, and then out of town we do like 70 kilometers an hour, and then we jump on the highway. So it's a nice progression. So that's mainly what we do is highway kilometers, 10,000 kilometers. That's my recommendation. I don't care how good oil is and how good synthetics are. 15,000 kilometers on a diesel is too long. It's too long. So my recommendations. So we'll just pop this guy off. This is just on pins, and you can do it by hand. It's pretty easy. So we'll take that guy off, and I'll show you the Rawtech downpipe. There's your knee. You only use 102. You eliminate quite a few things like probes and whatnot. So nice and straightforward. I'm very happy with the exhaust. The downpipe. I made the exhaust. It's kind of meh. One day I'll probably redo it. But the downpipe, the Rawtech downpipe, very cool. We're gonna get stuck in, and I will show you how to do one of these. Okay, So we're gonna need, oh, under the car, you'll need a T25, I believe that is. So you'll see that there's multiple screws. You don't need to take these out. You just gotta take the ones behind it because you're removing this cover, right? So, and you'll see there's one there. So then you don't have to take off the outside ones. So try to be conscious of the ones you're taking off. And oh Lord, cars. And then this guy is bigger. So these guys are at the back. They're pretty straightforward. Like all the rest are the same size. I believe those are. Well, you know what? Before I talk out of my ass, let me just get the sizes correct. I might have to jack this car up a little higher so that my fat ass can fit under there. 25 is correct for the smaller ones. I'm gonna grab the 45, just double check. Make sure. Oh, I'm getting fat. Oh, fat ass. Speaking of fat, I'm gonna have burgers for dinner. 45. Okay, so it's T25 and T45 is what you need. So 3 T45s at the back of that skid plate, and then a bunch of T25s all around. Got trusty. Oh, deck. Yes. I'll start with the T25s. Deck. Oop. Deck is strong. Okay, down here. Okay. So there's the bigger one. Okay, and there's 3 of these guys. On my face. It's on my face. These things, by the way, I took this off before to do the downpipe and stuff. These things collect a lot of dirt. So be forewarned. There's these little clips that you gotta pop right there. And then you can slide this guy out. You see what I'm doing, but I'm just lifting with my fingers to release the clip. There you go. You can hear the power washer in the background. My wife is washing the driveway. So excuse the noise, but when your wife is cleaning, it's sort of like a sleeping baby. Like you don't wake a sleeping baby, you don't stop your wife from cleaning. She does not want to be interrupted in cleaning time. I'll show you another thing that that will collect dirt. One sec. So another thing that, if you guys care, these plastic shields, skid plates, whatever. There's going to be a mountain of dirt and rocks and stuff there. They're held in by 10 mils. Not very comprehensive. Like you could do it pretty easily. Zip them all down, get all the dirt out and crap. Let me show you something that's pretty stupid. That guy right there. So in there, see if we can see it. Can you see that? There's your oil filter housing. How stupid is that? Okay, so we're gonna have to remove that Torx bolt right there to move this housing, or whatever the hell this is. Let me get situated with the tools and then we'll do that. Alright, let's do this. There is the screw we gotta do. Get this hose, back that hose up a little bit. Oh, come on. Be a good boy. There you go. So that's a T30. Alright, so that's loose. I'll just take this screw out just in case. So now you can move that back. Now, I'll show you the next fun thing that we're gonna have to contend with, and that is there's still wires and crap in your way. Isn't that awesome? I know that probably some people will pop this guy off there. You guys can see that this plug. I don't think I'm going to do that because this is sealed. I'd rather not risk getting any oil inside the plug. So we'll try that out first. We're going to pop this this clip here to move that wire, and then we can start draining the oil filter. Don't you love engineering? A little more comprehensive of a do-it-yourself oil change, not like the old days, but it still isn't rocket science. For you guys that want to do your own oil change and find this intimidating, you can do it. Okay, give that a squeeze. There you go. And now we should be able to just, because like, you know, oil's gonna drain out of that. So it's a 13 mil that we're gonna need to drain. And then, I don't know what size that is, but we'll figure that out in a second. To do, I don't have enough hands. There you go. Oh, that's tight. Okay. There you go. So there's the plug. Wear gloves. Yeah, 32. I don't have a 32. I don't have a 32. Do yourself a favor, get a 32. I've been using this. It does work. Like a regular oil filter wrenchy thing. There's just enough material there that it'll grab, but if you get a 32, this makes this easier, just so you're aware. Okay, and she's out. But so this is a 19. Okay, so like I said, get some gloves. The reach in there is not the best because it looks like they insulate around that this cover. This is an insulation cover, not the oil pan, so that'll be a little tricky. Gloves are your best friend. And in the meantime, let's change out this filter. So there you are. It is clipped in. So pop that clip. But when you get your oil filter, there's a couple things that it comes with. So number one, keep your oil filter clean. So there's your new filter. That's a Hengst filter. It looks like, it doesn't look in the best shape, to be honest. So inside your filter kit, this is a Malle filter. You will have a new O-ring for your housing, and there's an O-ring for the little pre-drain. This O-ring will just pop out really quick. So grab a quick tool, slide it over the edge like that, run it around, boom, that comes off. Slide that over. Oop. There you go. Get that in there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That side in. That's where that clips in. Boom. Clipped in. So now you get the gist of how to change your oil. Now just reverse the process and you're good to go. I'm going to be using Rotella T6 because I like it. I'll leave it there. Peace out, everybody.